Hi, it's Dr. Frank. I hope everyone's doing well as the country remains on coronavirus lockdown. So I was going to answer a couple of questions tonight, but I think I'm going to just stick to one in talking to my patients and looking at a couple of the emails. One of the questions that everybody seems to want to know more about is the coronavirus testing. If you watch any of the press conferences and the briefings, everyone keeps talking about testing and game changer, some new testing methods that are coming out. So I wanted to kind of take a few minutes to address why these things are important and how it's going to change things going forward. So up until now, testing has been sort of limited, even around here in New York. The testing supplies have been limited. We're only testing certain people if they meet CDC criteria, and it's really just a lot of the mostly sick people. The test results have been taking 2 to up to 7 days to come back, and by the time I get the results back, who really cares? If your test is positive, either you've gotten better already or you ended up in the hospital because you're sick. So the test results have not been very useful. So they're talking about some new testing methods coming forward. The test we're using right now tests for bits of DNA from the virus itself. So they do the nasal swab, they stick it all the way back far into your nose, and the test looks for little bits of the DNA of the virus. And if it comes up positive, obviously you have it. They're going to make a better test for a rapid test, sort of like you get when you get a rapid strep test or a rapid flu test in your doctor's office. So I'll know in 10 minutes, which will make it much easier for me to isolate you, tell you to stay home, and help you avoid contacts. And if you're negative, then you can kind of go back into public as you need. But the really important one is the serologic test. The difference there is we're not testing for the virus itself. We're testing for your body's response to it. So we're looking for antibodies, which are like the soldiers of the immune system. So after you've been exposed to something, your body produces these antibodies, and that's your immune system response to it. That's what we're testing for. So if you come up positive for that, it means you've had it already. Either you've had it or you've been exposed and you're already immune. And if you're already immune, that means you're not going to get it again, and you're not going to transmit it to anybody else. You can go back to work. You can go back into the community. The government's been promising us these tests for the last couple of weeks, and saying it's coming, it's coming. I really hope that they do, because it is a game changer. If these tests go into production in widespread use, then we'll be able to determine which portions of the population need to remain at home and remain isolated because they're still at risk, who's already had it and can go back to work, back to school, and even help people going forward with their plasma if they have the antibodies. So these tests really are game changers. So the two main things are the point of care test, which is looking for the DNA of the virus, and the other one is the serologic test. Did you already have it? So do you have it now? And have you already had it? And they're important for two different reasons. I hope this helps a little bit. And if you have any further questions, please hit me up on Ask Dr. Frank 273 at gmail.com, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions going forward. Stay well and stay home.